was close.
And getting closer every second.
Pulse-pounding adventure today for the pole position team and the chicken who knew too much.
Last episode, the Decepticons stole the key to the plasma energy chamber, the forge where the Autobots were created millions of years ago. The Autobots regained the key, but a blast of plasma energy blew the Autobots clear across the galaxy. They crashed on the planet Nebulos and were captured by Nebulon rebels who feared that the Autobots were controlled by the evil rulers of Nebulos known as the Hive. But after the Decepticons landed on their planet and waged a brutal battle taking 5 of the Autobots prisoner, the Nebulon rebels agreed to help the remaining Autobots. And so, with danger looming from every side and his son Daniel gravely wounded, Spike attempts to unite the Nebulon rebels and the Autobots into a new life form, the Headmasters.
Today on Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, look! Take cover!
I knew we shouldn't listen to that fairy.
We owe it to Dungeon Master to go in there and help him.
Wrong. I don't owe that little runt a thing.
I hope we don't regret this.
I regret it already.
This place gives me the creeps.
And for you, the game is over.
In search of precious energy, the Autobots venture forth into outer space like the evil Decepticons attack them 4 million years later. The Autobots and Decepticons are reactivated. The Decepticons convert oil into energon cubes and leave workers and their Autobot rescuers trapped as we begin the second episode of The Transformers.
Double clutching excitement today when the pole position team races to find the answer to the secret.
In the last episode, He-Man was captured by the Horde, who meant to drain all his strength to power a fearsome weapon. Yet even as He-Man's power was drained away, something odd was happening to Adora, a member of the Horde. The sorceress contacted her through the Sword of Protection and told her that she was meant for a great destiny, and that He-Man was, in fact, her own brother. Eager to save He-Man, Adora used the sword
For the honor of Grayskull!
to become She-Ra, Princess of Power.
I am She-Ra!
And also transformed her horse, Spirit, into the flying unicorn, Swiftwind. Together, She-Ra and Swiftwind saved He-Man and helped destroy the Horde's secret weapon. But when she told He-Man she was really his sister, he was very, very surprised. And now, Chapter 4 of The Sword of She-Ra. In the last episode, Prince Adam and his twin sister Adora were returning to Eternia, but unknown to them, Hordak followed, determined to capture Adora and force her to serve the Horde again. While Adora had a joyful reunion with her father and mother, Hordak was meeting his old pupil, Skeletor. Skeletor, who had once been a member of the Horde, was not pleased to see Hordak. Nevertheless, he promised to help Hordak capture Adora and take her back to Etheria. And now, the final chapter of The Sword of She-Ra.
today on Dungeons and Dragons.
The old Cavalier knows what he's doing. Listen, fellas. Help! Help!
Shut up and run! Get down!
Oh, no!
Hand over your weapon.
Hey y'all, it's time for another stream. Holy shit, there are multiple in a week. Oh my goodness, we haven't done that in forever and a day. Yeah, so we got some, yeah, we've got only 9 levels left, and we might as well just kick it into here where my stamina and everything went totally cockeyed last time. And, you know, which is to say, you know, my ability to sit in a damn chair died. So, anyway, so let's see. Push. Collect the other 4 by pushing below the right to the right. So, up, down. Yeah, so we want to do right. That's where I got screwed up. Fuck me. And I still screwed it up. Oh, you're not hearing the game audio because I'm dumb. There. Well, you're hearing the game audio, but you're hearing it from... Okay, so anyway, walk up to the gap and collect 1 of the remaining, which gives us 2, yeah. Ow, and we move. And then collect. Yeah. Because if we hadn't moved him back. Okay. Yeah. Telling you. This, then head to the, when the leapers are on their way to the right, collect the heart frame, then run back to the grass, so, okay. borked it. Yeah, the top leaper is supposed to be against the edge. Yeah. I see the logic. Yeah. The issue now is going to be... Oh, I'm an idiot, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, because the other two I was supposed to let, you know, screw around somewhere in the bottom of this screen. So, what? Oh, I know. It's disappeared. No. You're supposed to fucking let... Okay, I'm clicking these somewhere on the TV. Sorry about that, I do not know. Frigging hell. Okay, this is gonna be cutesy. I can tell already. Fuck me. Yeah, this is... Can I... see. Okay, so to the upper left corner of the room, push the 2. Yeah, so obviously push the 2 because we're... So where does it want it? Up or down? As well as we get ladder power, which will probably come into play fucking somewhere around here. So push the lower frame to the right, across the bridge, over the column to the builders. And this one's blocking Mr. Death here. The thing of it is that reach to the opposite side. So where the opposite path is clear, which means here push it down 1, 2. And then stand to its left and right. 1, 2. Yeah, this is very clear. Stand. Disappear. We're not collecting the frame, obviously, because the Joe will murder us dead. I see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna collect this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't very hard. I mean, it took planning, but yeah. Compared to... So we're less freaking room of floor 9, and oh god, it's fucking... It's a doozy here. Push the... Leave the lowest heart frame alone, so we're pushing it up. Collect the other 2 on the left. So let's see. Stand below the on the left and push it up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So push it up 1 piece. Frame in the middle and push it up 2.5 spaces. So 1, 2, and then halfway to that fool. Pushing this right 1 space, right? The one I'm standing in front of. And 1, 2, and Oh, I see. Now, push it right. Okay. So, we're gonna have to make a fucking dash for it. Well, something of a dash. Hold on a second. Can I? Yeah, I should be able to move. These. Yes. That way. Bammo. Yeah. Work smarter, not harder, kids. So we're on the last floor, hot damn, and we are, how much into 22 minutes into the stream? So yeah. Start by pushing the center of the 5 emerald frames between the, ow, yeah. Collect the frames, yes. Well, except for don't do that. Don't get hit. So now we're gonna get this one. We get 2 shots. And then we're moving this to be even with the skulls. Okay, so woof. So move the upper right frame up 1 over to the right until it's 1 space. Ow. And down to the I see what we're doing. So now we're gonna be moving fucking, yeah. So one's gonna go below, one of these emerald framers is gonna go below the Dawn Medusa, obviously. And then one will go beside the jaw, and then, fuck me if I can figure out what we're gonna do with the, third, that would probably has something to do with trying to block these damned, oh, shit me. I did it. I screwed up. I didn't press that snaky down all the way to the corner, like a fool. That's kind of one of the problems with this game, is that if you do not obey things exactly, it gets awful. Oh, I see. We're gonna have it be. I see. We're blocking. Yeah, we're gonna plug up the gap so that the skulls can't frickin' move with the last one. Non-important text message, so yeah. Because that should prevent the skulls from moving here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm just straight up to just a. And so head up to the top in the upper left corner. And blocks it up, and then we get 2 shots. This is gonna suck with the leapers, because the point is that we're gonna have to stand and shoot it once when the leaper's behind the sneaky and moving away. Push the egg in and run to the opposite direction. Yeah. So this is gonna be stupid. Because, let's see, the lever falling in the middle of the room. You can collect the hearts in any order, but the several holes awaken. You must carefully navigate. Yeah, because the thing of it is, though, is that what you really want to do is that you want to block. I mean, this one isn't freaking so much of a problem per se, but what you want to do is that you want to block this one. Well, theoretically, you also probably would like to get this one too. Yeah. Hey, Kakalakola, how are you doing? I am doing well myself. Let me give you a shouty. In fact, this room does seem familiar from one of the other games. Oh, you bitch. I hate these leapers so much. Oh my goodness. Shit. No problem. ClippyBot seems to be non-functional here. Oh my goodness. Let's suppose unit extra. I saw your skeet about that, and no. I am not interested. But yeah, if you want to post it for anybody watching now or in the future, absolutely post the link that you have to your password generator for it, by all means. Yeah, there's no block on it, so yeah, because I mean, it's not my speed, but there are people that will enjoy that. Shit. I'm not even sure if I'm doing the right thing here, but... I only learned about info on... Yeah. That's the thing. It's not as commonly known that, yes, Castlevania 4 gets freaking harder with each loop. Shit. And I'm not even sure if I'm doing this correctly here, but... Oh, no, I'm not. Damn it. Yeah, that's not good. So, yeah, so I can't shoot it and use the leaper to block. And shoot the snaky out of existence. So he's blocked. That's a good. I like that. I would also... Well, this one I'm gonna... Yeah, I think these ones I'm just gonna put in the middle because... like the guide says, because... Well, that's not good. More enemies, more enemy health. So, yeah, all of that. I knew about the second loop, didn't know it would go up to 4. Oh my goodness, 4. So, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, damn. You know what? That's something that... That's something that Little... I don't know if Little Mixer has done. I don't know if Mixer has done that, but that Mixer and Lord Pokem's and some of that, you know, and some of the challenge hounds. I don't know if they've done that, but that link would definitely... be something that they would like to put a fine point on things. So let's see. That wasn't ideal, but... Oh, blast it. I trapped myself. Yeah. Because that's... I mean, that would totally... Mixer would... You know how Mixer loves challenges. I mean... And stuff like that. And I know that Lord Pookums... and Lord Pookums even did a challenge... Like, in his Discord even did a challenge... Recently set up a challenge, you know... a challenge channel in his Discord. Alright. Yeah, I can ask them. I mean, yeah, there's so many... Because... No, it doesn't. Shit. Yeah, well, we're experimenting here with this. I know what I need to do in terms of that one. Well, that wasn't ideal, but it'll work. Shit. You broke up with your Paramount? What? Oh. Well, actually, no, that is bad. Frig. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, my goodness. I walked right into that pun. Oh, blast it. God damn it. I hate these fuckers. That'll help. Well, so much for that. Fuck me. Oh. Because I'm dumb. You fucker. I hate these little bastards. They're such fucking shitheads. I mean, I know I've said there's a recording of me saying I hate all of these freaking enemies with the exception of the snakies. But the almas are right up there. Or the leapers are right up there with the almas. You little shit. Oh, you goddamn little motherfucker! Jesus fucking Christ. I'd be done with it if these fucking leapers would just fucking behave. There we go. Friggin' hell. And this one looks eerily familiar, too. No hard frame for 2 shots, obviously. Shoot the left snaky once, push the egg to the left wall, and then up to the water. And then collect a heart frame, stand above. Frame. Okay, so yeah. So we're going to put this here, right? Oh no. I'm supposed to do the one, move it above the Medusa. Okay, so. I'm going to do one more continue before I take the first breaky break here. Yeah, so we're doing the same thing here. Ow. And then we're doing this. Did I like yeet the frickin'... yeah. Yeah, I yeeted a freaking entire snaky out of existence. And then I just did it dumb. God. There we go. Apparently we're supposed to potentially do that. Oh, I know why. this is gonna be fucking rough, too. Because look at this shit. Yeah, that was pretty harsh. Oh goodness, so next to last floor. Okay, so lower the two heart frames again. Oh, yeah, so the one that won't cause my death. Push each emerald from... Okay, and then... This makes sense here. So... So we have that. Okay, so bring it below. Which should also... Oh, wait. Oh, fuck me. I was supposed to shoot the egg. Again. So, yeah. So let me see. So we're pushing the snaky up like I did, and then you shoot it before it hatches and immediately run to the boulder below. Ow. Spam bot. Yay. So anyway, then one below to avoid getting killed. Move for the snaky and to the left of the boulder. a hammer on the boulder, then run to stand. I'm gonna need to take a break and take a look at video for this, because this sequence is like confusing me here. So I'm gonna take that first break. And then, yeah, and then figure it out. See how this plays out here. Luckily we're in an idle position, so I'm not gonna get killed or anything. So yeah, I will also play an ad because, you know, of course I will. So anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I seem to think... I get what they're going at here. So we wait for Snaky to show up before we do it. And then... Fuck me, I timed it wrong. Oh, and I timed it wrong again. Like a fool. Oh well, we're 2 levels away. From the end. And one of those 2 is this one. And I need to stop doing that. I need to stop bungling about with my movements. Lolo is not agile enough to pull that shit. So now... Oh, you fuck! Look at this fucking absolute unit. Instead of getting pushed into the... into the corner, he gets pushed into... Oh, God. That was... Yeah, the spray, of course. That's what happened, yeah. I mean, since this is... Because this is the first one in the series that had the... I mean, because the Famicom, the 3 Famicom ones, well, 2 disc system and 1 cartridge that preceded this, they had they had just plain black floors. They didn't have this brick pattern. So the thing of it is that the, the sprite flicker wasn't as obvious before this point. Come on, Snaky. You fuck. Of course I went above instead of below, too. Fuck. Yeah, now I'm just like screwing up. The simple movements. Well, you should be able to push the the skulls into the, you know, towards the left. It went down. The thing of it is, it went down instead of, you know, it went down instead of, left. So, I guess I didn't press it fast enough. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't. So, the last level here. So... yeah, so this is gonna be fun, because we gotta stand above the upper left and turn it into an egg. Then the upper right, shoot it once, and then push it to the right. And then all the way down to block. Yeah, because I have to, you know, do it with this first, because... oh, you dumbass. You're supposed to shoot it from above. It's pronounced Dumas. Thank you, Daffy. I will take that under advisement. Oh, fuck me. So, hold on a second here. So, then, return to the bridge. Just stand halfway between both of them, running down to the bottom of the room. When you reach the bottom wall, yeah. Whew. Oh. Yeah. Very tight timing on the bottom one. And did we get a boss fight? I don't believe we do. Yeah, no. No rock, paper, scissors. No Jenkin Ha. Just egged. Ooh, look at the deluxe supersized pixel art. Okay, Trace, you're taking your time. You're taking your sweet ass time here. Oh, no, they're starting. Pick it up. Pick up the base. So, you did? Alright. You checked it out. Oh, yeah. So, that's... because that's, like, so up his alley. It is so up that man's alley. Come on, like, I mean, this is the guy that took freaking... that took Ghosts and Goblins for the NES to 12 loops, for God's sakes. I mean, the third or fourth loop, Castlevania 4, and you know he'll do, like, whipless or whip only or something like that. He'll do some crazy tab. I mean, he totally will. And he'll crush it because he's Mixer and, he beats everything that comes his way. But yeah. So, burp. I have fulfilled my challenge for Necromancer Ellie and Proto Shield's holiday stream. And the system is there, so what I'm going to do is that since it's only... Because how long are we into this stream here? We're barely over an hour. An hour and 14, yeah. Yeah, that's good because, I mean, the thing of it is that then it'll spread to, the challenge hounds like Lord Pookums and Rydia and everybody, too. Because, that tool there is like, as soon as I saw that skeet earlier today, I was like, oh my god, Kakalakola is gonna frickin', then that's Mixer. This is the first thing I thought was, oh my god, that's a Mixer. That's totally, because he would totally, okay, I'm gonna get set up here, why? Oh, okay, because we're gonna play some Grandia here, so we're gonna fire up the old Mister. There we go. Yeah, I went to computer instead. I was like looking at it. It was like, what the hell is all this? It's like it dawned on me very quickly that it was yeah. But yeah, because that tool is just, it is totally, it was like, I just knew it seeing it. Hey, what? The Adventures of Lolo. Hi, Taurus Johnson. How are you doing today? Hold on a second. Before I do that, yeah, I do need to. Update string here, since we're moving on to a different game. So, give me a or actually, no, hold on here. Give me a moment to do updates before I pull up Grandia. So, hold on. Get here. Okay, so let me, yeah. Hold on, yeah, not ignoring chat, I'm just updating stuff. Which game? Ninja Shadow of Darkness. Yeah, I can't say that I've played that and checked that one out. It's certainly on my I'll certainly see, but yeah, certainly one I'll check out on a Flash Kart Friday at some point or another. Okay, so we still have some more updating. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to update tags. Okay. Okay, so let's load a BIOS. Let's get things going. See, like, SNES a bit more. Yeah. I can't blame you for it. It's like, I mean, I'm kinda, I lean towards, NES more with my love, and I mean, I've certainly spent more time on this stream, in the almost 5 years of this stream, playing NES and Famicom games. But yeah, the NES is, but the thing of it is, the Super NES is like, I mean, in many ways, it's kind of was the perfection of a lot of the concepts that came to be on the NES. I mean, the you know, things like the RPGs and whatnot, just you know they kind of lived past their they got past their infancy and what have you. So you know, they were just more polished, and they didn't have things like they didn't have things like they weren't as overly grindy and whatnot, and they had more there was more character development as a general rule for like the RPGs, and I mean, and things just, there wasn't as much of the overt jankiness. Even the Euro devs, and let's face it, I think I mean, I have spilt, you know, I have complained plenty enough about the Euro devs. Even the Euro devs, for the most part, got things a hell of a lot better on the Super NES than the NES. I mean, there are certain exceptions. You know, you give me an Amiga port on the system, and I will lose my mind. But that's also, you know, it's just, and plus, more importantly, I think the real thing is that the Super NES had competition regardless of region. You know, because they really did. I mean, the NES didn't have the strongest competition pretty much anywhere, except for like Europe and PAL territories. But that's because Nintendo didn't market the NES themselves. They left it in Europe. They left it to Mattel, and Mattel fucked it all up, and left things open for much of the NES's life for the Master System and whatnot. Yeah, Cackle-Cola, tell me about it. I mean, my first system was a 2600, and it's just like, and the first video game system was a Master and TV. It came with 4 variants. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, yeah, that's a generation even before my time, Cackle-Cola. And then, oh, Battle City, yeah. I mean, that's just old. I mean, Battle City's just, you know, an old school. What can you say? Is it works? It's a real simple concept, and I mean, you know, and it's an evolution of an earlier Namco arcade game that was in the very, very early days of colors of arcades, and it just, you know, works so well. Yeah. Well, that's what I said, but the thing, you know, in Europe.
What was that universal greeting again? Never mind, I remember.
Yeah, but eventually.
Weep grana, weep nidibon. All wheat, grown all wheat, ninny bong. Bar wheat, grown all wheat, ninny bong. Bar wheat, grown all wheat, ninny bong.
Thank you for the follow. I mean, but the thing that is Calculacola is that the thing with the PC Engine is that it came out in '87, and yes, it gave the NES competition, but by that time, there was a big shakeup happening in this console space, in the NES space, because the thing that is that the so-called Famicom boom happens in late '85 and most of '86. By '87, a lot of the NES market is getting a lot tougher. And then, and it was definitely, I mean, Hudson was right to approach Nintendo with that chipset and say, hey, you want this? But Nintendo being stubborn like Nintendo is, just didn't go for it. I mean, because that's the thing. The NES didn't have, any direct on-the-ground competition, because they I maintain that they punt, since Nintendo didn't do the job themselves directly in the in PAL territories like Europe, South America. I mean, South America is its own. South America, thanks to the tariffs, in particularly Brazil, is just. I mean, since South America has such, had, at least at the time, had such heavy tariffs and cost of living issues. It is like its own unique beast that I can't really speak for. But the thing of it is Nintendo punted in a lot of those PAL territories because they didn't do it directly, and even if they did do it, even when they did do it directly, they didn't do it well. I mean, they just were like, oh, it's the NES, and we're gonna treat it like the American system, which isn't gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, and that's why Sega was able to take over, because Sega fucking cared. Sega always, they treated all of the markets like they were important. I mean, because the thing of it is that, yeah, the Mark III did not succeed, wasn't a big success, but it was certainly a profitable one in Japan. It just didn't have the life. Same with the SG-1000. That was profitable. It just got it. It was truly a profitable system. It just got its clock cleaned by the Famicom because, well, I mean, the Famicom caught on. And that's the thing. They Nintendo didn't get their shit together in PAL territories, or begin to, until 1990, when the UK, whoever was handling sales in the UK, decided, hey, let's bundle Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 with the system. And I mean, that was so smart, because that got a game that there was, I mean, come on, that was I mean, Turtles were huge, were just huge there. Yeah. Curious until the Genesis. Well, yeah, and that's professional courtesy, and that gets into the 16-bit. I mean, because the thing of it is that the 6. I mean, that was just. I mean, the infighting of Sega, coupled with all the bad choices that Sega of Japan made, and that we know that Sega of America made a lot of choices, because that, I mean, I gotta give credit to Pandemonium getting their hands on that fiscal year 96 report of Sega. What was it, last year or in 2023, whenever they did, relatively recently, that fiscal year report, oh my goodness, that thing was just so damning in terms of how completely everybody screwed the pooch with the advantages the Genesis had. Because the Genesis, first off, they were early. Second off, they had better marketing, because, I mean, NEC, I don't think that people understand that how much NEC screwed up the TurboGrafx in this country, because they took a system which did compete, which came out of nowhere to beat down the NES or the Famicom, and they took until 1989 to bring it to US market. They redesigned the case poorly. They didn't bring the best games at all. They packed in Keith fucking Courage with it. Because they did all of the worst marketing moves possible. Just absolutely the worst. Yeah. Whatever advantage it... yes, the PC Engine had a nice long... The PC Engine had a nice long life in Japan. Was a fine system. It ran its course, even though they did like 50 bazillion variations of the system in Japan. The thing of it is, it sold well. It had tons of great games. The CD add-on was the first indication that, yeah, optical media is going to be pretty goddamn good once we figure out what we're doing. But, none of that came over to America. None of it. Because they took too damn long. They packed in the wrong games. Because it's not even a matter, oh, hey, they didn't get any Konami games. I don't know why. Konami, unless it was a Nintendo thing. Yeah, you had options. It's like, it obviously didn't hurt them there. Because it does say, yeah. Well, no, the PC Engine got a pretty decent number of Konami games. They got, besides Rondo Blood, the big one, they got a conversion of Gradius that's pretty good, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to pull up. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, what do we... Yeah, that keep, Rondo Blood. They got a Twin B, a Daytona Twin B, which was the second, or which was the second. It's the 5th game in the Twin B series overall, and it was the second arcade one. They got Gradius on HuCard, and they got Gradius 2 on the Super CD-ROM. They got Martial Champion, which is for Super CD-ROM, which was a fighting game, which I'm not familiar with. They also got a conversion of the first Parodius game, and a conversion of Salamander, and they had Snatcher and Tokimeki Memorial. So they had it wasn't a huge list, but they had some good... I never understood that. Because, it's rendered ROM squared, and the pronunciation is ROM. I never understood that. The logic behind it. It was obviously meant to be, since it was it was obviously meant to be, oh my god, what's the word I'm thinking of? It was meant to be a... Oh my goodness. It was meant, because the CD-ROM format is the second version of it. Yeah. So it's, yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah. Because I don't, yeah, I would guess that, and that's why. But yeah, why they called it Rom instead of Rom squared, I don't know. I mean, they probably had a perfectly logical reason for it. But it is kind of weird to hear. It is certainly weird to hear it. And then, but yeah, Konami had not getting the Konami games hurts because, it's mostly arcade conversions. But those are some fine arcade conversions. And, I don't know what it was that kept it because, there wasn't, it didn't run. None of them ran afoul of the Nintendo 3, any of the Nintendo policies or any of that crap. They just didn't want to do it. But, they had, there were other developers that they didn't, NEC didn't bring over, and then, the fact of the matter is that I think that, but waiting till 89 was just stupid, because the fact of the matter is that Sega came, with the Genesis, Sega came out punching. They had PC, yeah, another one. There was many, yeah, two other, yeah, that would have been something, that was certainly, because that was like 93 when they released it, that certainly would have been, I think that getting TurboGrafx owners to get a, to get a 6-button controller for that game would have been an ask. But the thing of it is, by 93, the TurboGrafx in this country was dead. The dream was dead. They were still plugging away, mostly mail order, but it was over. Once, in fact, truth be told, the TurboGrafx, as soon as the Super NES came out and they had 2 hot to trot competitors, they were gone. It was over. Regardless, because they couldn't. It doesn't hurt. Because Sega was able with their marketing might to basically just slap the TurboGrafx aside. Which only got worse when them fools in at NEC in the US started doing shit like that the Johnny Turbo ad campaign, which is just like, oh, so embarrassing on so many levels. That they just, and they were obsessed with the Genesis, and it was just like really, and it's just a shame. But yeah, Nintendo, but the thing of it is that Nintendo when they were going into making the Super NES, they definitively knew they had competition from all sides. They had and they didn't particularly have that when they were making the NES, because they were kind of flying. They knew what Atari, they knew what was going on with the American console market, but the Japanese console market was so in its infancy that so the competition, but the thing of it is that that having that competition made Nintendo better. They set themselves up to they of course also acted in a way that set themselves up to fail later on, because surprise, surprise, they acted arrogant. They maintained that arrogance they built up during the NES Famicom days, and it bit them in the ass. Yeah, oh god, yeah, 1981, 82. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, they bit themselves. I mean, because that's the thing, and they didn't, and Nintendo didn't. They didn't see the they didn't see the warning signs that, hey, we got competition and good competition here. We can't just be we just can't, piss off everybody. We can't piss off, and of course they pissed off Sony, which was the super dumb move because, oh hey, PlayStation, but yeah. Yeah, they knew what they had a target. And I mean, because they looked at the Genesis and it's like, yeah, they didn't. I mean, you look at they had the Genesis on one end, and they had, more importantly, the Turbo Graphics, and they pretty well exceeded it on most fronts. Yeah, right. Yeah, especially, it's not as it's a little bit of a pokier processor, but they ended up, programming caught up with that mess easily. And what have you. But yeah, that's why a Super NES, in my mind, is... So anyway, when it comes to the game here, I kind of saw a lot of this at the end point of last stream because we didn't have a save point inside the boat, and yeah, I was just like tired, and I wanted to the eternal damnation of the chair. So we're gonna okay, so we're gonna skip past this as quickly as can. Yeah, this screwed over something because, and I mean, and I understand. I understand why they didn't want to lose revenue over cartridge production. They didn't want a company effectively going behind their back with the CDs and basically gaming them out of control of their own system. I understand it, but they did it in such a horrendous way that they screwed it. Yeah, we don't do that here. We don't do blind follow for follow. I'm sorry. I mean... But it's just for... So anyway, yeah, we're gonna skip this since we did it in the last Grandia stream. And whatnot. And of course we are gonna read it. Just like we did, but anyway. No worries. Although, I will say that there are some people that do... I will warn you, though, that there are some people that get... That even at the mention... To be careful, because there are some people that will get mad even at the mention of that follow for follow. So just be careful. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. I mean, because... But anyway, back to around with the Super... I mean, because I understand why Nintendo did it, but they did it in all the wrong ways, and they made an enemy. And, I mean, also, of course, yes, we now know, Sega screwed up, because here's yet another company that Nintendo was pissed off, that's coming to Sega, and is like, hey, here's this CD tech that we have. I mean, yeah, we know you got your CD drive for your current system, but maybe we can make a new system and kick the shit out of Nintendo. And of course, no, that doesn't happen. And that's, I mean, that's as I believe that's a Sega Japan thing, which just shocks me. The game so far is pretty good. I'm very, very early in this one, and just barely started playing it tonight because I was playing Adventures of Lolo for NES earlier. But yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm just kind of skipping ahead because before the last stream, again, before the end of the last stream, I already saw all of this, so hopefully skip to new material soon. Come on. Feel like that's Japan. Yeah, very tribal, us versus them, and it's obvious that Sega. It's obvious that Sega didn't have. And the thing, Kagalakola, is that it's obvious that Sega and Sony didn't have like some relationship beforehand, and that might have fed into it. And it doesn't hurt that it seems that Sony went to Sega of America before they went to Sega of Japan, and you know that definitely fucked off Sega of Japan, because Sega of Japan, they were getting a little you know, snooty patooty before the rest of that. So anyway, we are gonna talk. So this is pretty much where we ended things off the last stream. So what we're gonna talk to these fools and look around. There is no safe spot in here, so we'll be fooling around with this. Hey boy, wait are you? Let me smoke. I like that. The two voyagers ever the same. Look out to make sure the ship is safe. Sure, you space it out. What do you praying for? Protect us sailors. That's what we pray for a safe voyage. It's like... So please don't bother them. Too late. Okay, so... Why does it act so crazy? Uh-oh. The starter. It's just the crane. Yeah, sure. I mean, by his builder, he isn't even fixed. Doesn't he love his own creation? Yeah, he's got me going. My beloved crane You named the crane Elizabeth? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of... I do not pick up on clues on the... Yeah. So, these ones, unlike the crane dude, I just don't have nothing new additional to say. yeah, because there's stuff to do and in the lower decks and the higher decks to the bridge to passageway. Let's bother the captain. I'm the captain of this ship. Do you have some business here? No business. Captain seems to be a very... At least he didn't call the... Oh! Cola. Boo! 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 Okay, I'm guilty of... Because there's a queen. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we're running close to another ad break. I'm gonna take a... I'm going to take an ad break here and then get back at this in a few and everything. So if you need to stretch, do your thing. If you need to, you know, whatever, move around, etc., etc., get something to drink like I will, because I have not been drinking fluids very well on these streams lately. So anyway, everybody, I will be back in a few. And we will continue our exploration of the ship. Alright, I am back. Oh, hey. Hey, Rush. Let me give you a shouty, sir. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Yeah, there. Back. I am Cola. Mm. Mm. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, just like with Coca-Cola, be sure to follow Rush Pirate if you are not. Rush Pirate does all sorts of different streams. And he is, of course, Pirate Cat. And that's part of what goes on. But yeah, because Wednesdays he does retro nights, Fridays he does community fun nights. There's Sunday, it's Saturday or something. Sunday is a shmup night. There's yeah, he does all sorts of different things. So he is super duper cool and everything. So anyway, let us get back into talking to people on this tub. Putts. Second. 20, you were down with the shipping you. That's why he's young in the picture. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I will say, yeah, yeah, the core is behaving a lot better, but it is still not perfect. The Saturn Mr. Core. Oh. Terrific. Yeah, dude was like, oh shit, we got a fucking brat on his own. I've never been to the New World. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, sure. Reliable mama. Okay. That went somewhere. I'm the only one on the ship. But this is a lower deck. You keep saying that you're an adventurer, and I don't think that everybody's buying that. Oh, hey, Mighty Collector. Yeah, I kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah, I was totally using a guide for the last few levels, but yeah, I kind of tore through it. I think having played the Famicom games kind of toughened me up when it comes to Lolo, because yeah, Lolo is the first NES Lolo was kind of a breeze compared to the 2 disc system ones over there. Anyway, let me give you a shout out, Mighty Collector.
After enduring countless severe battles, the valiant warriors have finally obtained the legendary Holy Grail. Even though the evil scourge has been... No, I wasn't reading that or anything.
Oh, I remember this clip.
Welcome back. Ah, the Holy Grail. The Grail holds inconceivable power. Not the power to read things fast enough, but power nonetheless. Arthur, wielder of Excalibur, God has assigned you the task of unifying and break... Okay.
I can't even read it. It is my destiny to be king and do such deeds as you foretell that... Okay.
Yeah, because that's the... I mean, the thing with the FDS Lolo games is that... what... You know, the first one, of course, has the thing with the first one is that the overworld map. No, but the puzzles are much more diabolical. Granted, with the first NES one, which is a US exclusive, it has a lot of repeated maps, and I noticed it, but they weren't like the super ridiculous ones for the most part. I mean, there were only a few stages that pissed me off, and you know what I mean, between the 2 streams that I did Lolo, or this Lolo, I mean, because things get a bit, I mean, because I still have a Famicom cartridge Lolo to play at some point, and then things get interesting because with the sequels, you know, the NES sequels and their Famicom equivalents have completely different maps to them. And the Famicom versions, of course, are harder because they're pulling from that, so. Wow, she's a real winner. No, I can't, This ship has the highest horsepower of any engine in the world. Uh-oh. The latest technology. Science, industry, and technology. Turning things and adjusting them. People that have played the Saturn version on actual hardware will be able to tell me if there's a missing texture there, because it kind of seems like a missing texture. So I haven't tried to play any of them. Thought I had cards of all 3 NES games, but 2 isn't. Oh wow. Yeah. Because in the before times, before he had to weed down the all. Visit the lounge or go on to. You can just imagine that. It's like, Mr. Passenger, please go upstairs and do not tool around in our bedroom. Oh, reporter, gambler, pirate, Rush. Is it a cat pirate? It might be Rush. Mama's boy. And a girl with charming freck. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Even you. Rolling alone. So passengers will make it to New Parm as long as... Ship, the deck and engine room are particularly dangerous. Spirited boys like you keep falling into the sea and getting caught in the gears. Crunchy. Usually we're here to make sure passengers don't fall into the sea or get caught in the gears. Well, except for the passengers we hate, right? Right? You called it the pie. Cagalicola. You're just bringing out all of the terrible puns tonight, aren't you? Talk to all these fools. My work is not Carlisle forces. Get back to the school to do some tough combat drills. Yeah, sure. Look at him. Sure. Oh, pretty sure they're just bad puns. No, they were printed. Why? Why are you do? Why? You're just punning on top of punning. They'd be terrible. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, good gravy. Goodness. Really such a long for combat to leave. Yeah, given how nicely he's dressed, I don't buy his bullshit. How many rats are there? Counts of. Jesus Christ! He counts fast. This far. Knowing my boyfriend, I'm sure he'll give me a big hug when he sees me. Well, maybe you might see him with his other girlfriend. Girl, love has no fear. I waited, but he didn't come back. Yep, he ditched you for some. Yep. This lady's up for a world of disappointment. Her boyfriend found a new girlfriend. 10 times. New World for so long. The people there, maybe due to the heat, they are so easygoing and enjoy festivals. They are open and friendly even to strangers. People, they're all good ones. Okay, yeah, I think that 2 fucking... I think that 2 seems to be the top. That take everybody on the ship, but the captain is so stingy he won't hire a nurse. He thinks women shouldn't work on ships. Isn't that one of those rules of the sea? Rules. A nurse, I might just be able to save more lives. The captain is really stubborn. To be beautiful. So he can play doctor with the nurse. See? It's women. The end of the world. Oh. Deep. Oh, it's a place, not a time concept. Okay. And for a mountain, but it is said to be the end of what? Forgive that man. I'll seek him out and make him pay for what he did. Oh. Okay. Well. Oh. Quick, look at just how relaxed I am. Look at me on a ship. I'm on a boat. You're in a good mood. Let's both have a good trip. Yoo-hoo, look at me on a ship. I'm on a boat. I think this cabin is loose. You're seasick. The ship's doctor. My chest aches and my head is spinning. Could this be love? What? Something is coming. No, no. Mr. Sick, you're sick. I didn't know that love was a tangible thing where where it just you could just spew chunks of it all over the place. The place is New Parm. Oh, certainly. The sun shines all the time on cheerful adventurers. At the dinner theater, adventurers eat dinner while watching beautiful girls and telling stories. I'm sure. Yeah. We believe that. And hold on a second. But do you believe T-Pain? No, we do not believe T-Pain in this channel. If I was to believe T-Pain, I'd probably... I'd get a jail sentence in the event that Pharaoh... I'd be risking a jail sentence in the event that Pharaoh the Pharaoh ever comes back to Twitch. Well, hold on. I'm going to turn off that bitty cam for a second. Oh. Sorry about that. I had to get a cushion for my chair here. Okay, so yeah. 2 seems to be the maximum of layers of conversation with these NPCs. To sail the 7 seas, hunting for treasure, and fighting pirates. Sir? Sir? Kid? We have a pirate in... You do realize that there is a pirate lurking in the chat here. How dare you insult my chat? How dare you? You little brat. And besides, Justin's mother is a damn pirate. Both of his parents are pirates. Traveling salesman. Business wherever I am. I'm thinking go touch one of the items. Sell something, talk to me. Oh, it's a store. And yeah, we're not gonna do that till. Oh hey. Lady hiding in the corner. Trolla. Oh my god. It's called singing. Justin. Justin is not very smart. See? He is... The boy is dumb. He's kind of dumb. I turned the pain of my heart into a song for you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because... Oh. Oh, I can't freaking save in the stashing place yet. Oh, can't go to Cola? What? What are you doing on this ship? You were ditched. Cruelly, I might add. Coca-Cola, are you not familiar with Feral the Feral's one-sided rivalry with T-Pain? It is a legendary affair. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go this way, even though... Oh yeah, she has a one-sided rivalry with T-Pain. I'm not the one to explain the ins and outs of it, but I know that it exists. Again, this is all ancient Twitch history since it's been way too long since she stepped away from streaming. You're so wobbly. An earthquake. A huge earthquake. Everybody run. Dude, what? This guy is... Yeah. Today's special. Poached turbot. Or turbo... Oh, poached turbo. Oh, a la parm. Fish meatballs with egg. Okay. There's an organization called the Adventurers Society that all for... Yes. I'm aware of it. The president of the organization, he's like, really cool. Really cool? Yeah. Those of New Parm have their eyes on the president of the society. Yeah. I'm known as the ultimate. Oh, hey, I go anywhere. But lately, I've grown tired of such tastes. Somehow I feel empty. When I heard that I might find some delicacy to sample, I decided to head to the New World. Well, yeah. Sea urchin called the chestnut sea urchin. It is said to taste exactly like a chestnut. Yeah, it probably tastes like chicken. Chestnuts are cheaper too. Oh, kid getting drunk. Oh no. Oh no. I'm never lost, so I'm off to seek a worthy opponent. It's like bathing and it's worthless. Okay. Newspaper covering the New World for a special edition. A newspaper reporter can't let any story get away. Sure, lady. Let's see. End of the world. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna photograph it. Okay. What? That's why he dumped me. That's it. That's gotta be. Oh God. People. It's too small for kids. Oh, nice lady. She's such a nice lady. So, we have spoken to everybody inside the boat. Now we gotta see if the horror has happened and Justin is getting his just desserts. Yep. I'm with Justin. Because you were a shithead and she's not taking no for an answer. Besides, we need a healer. The ship's already said we can't go back to farm. We're off on an adventure. Okay, Han. So you don't get caught. Well, I don't want to see a girl die either. What? Such a wee little girl. The punishment for what? This is the what? Sir? The divine rule of the sea is to freaking send somebody overboard? What the hell? It's just this ever again. No. Pick up the barrel. Toss it into the sea. It's one way. The girl told me you want to be an adventurer. Yes. And she's like, well, me too. Adventurer is not a... Adventurers could be any gender. Adventurers are something... The spirits may not curse us. You can become sailors on this ship. Huh? If you were passengers, you'd be stowaways, but if you're sailors, then... What the fuck is this logic? If you were passengers, what? What? No, like, seriously, what? This does not make any damn sense. Well, let's see. Well, I guess yes. It doesn't say in the walkthrough, but I'm guessing yes. I understand. Oh, you sailor as long as just it. Oh God. Take Mario, your work hard. Oh boy. Get up and get working. Get to work. Oh. We have a party. Well, now you are passengers. From now on, you're apprentice sailors. Don't forget that. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. You two are instead of swabbing it. You get the instruction. It's to you. Key to quarters received. Remember to provide service if a passenger asks you to do so. Understood? Good. Now go to bed. Go on deck. So anyway, you get the cabin key. Oh, we get to get some goodies. There's beef jerky, money. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to do. You know what? We're going to take one more break before we do all of this stuff. Yeah. And then... Yeah, so yeah, we'll take a break and we'll start on our chores and hopefully power through to a save point. But anyway, I will be back again shortly, everybody. Alright, I have returned. Okay, so let's see about these tasks before we go to the main deck here. B1. A. This is it's like to be sailor. Sound. Let's see. Puffy. Even Puffy's like, puff? Oh. That was like, oh, I got a scam going on. Oh, God. God. Oh, but Caculacola is even funnier because, their pet Puffy, there's some deep Garrett lore here. When I was a child back home in Vermont, my family had a dog named Puffy. Kind of fame. I won't regale the whole story of Puffy, but yeah, we had a dog named Puffy, and for them to say, she was a damn good dog. Gotta go eat it. So much better with the... Okay, so we just made money. People could stay in second class. Service must be first rate too. Okay, so we got one of those, so let's see. So let's go. We've got two that can happen in the lounge. The freckled lady, that was... He's an authentic veteran. You're in the crew. Okay, so... Oh, god damn it. I pressed the wrong button. I'm supposed to press fucking B. A new world. And a Messina is so filled with industry, even such a connection. Just has the right environment. Again. Okay, so no. Sprinkles are part of well, Sue, of course, it's like, yeah. This. And we got chocolate. Hell yeah. So, yeah, so we don't get to. Bad for the complexion. So, anyway, so. In the back, which must be the gambler. Coin all enters. Guess heads or tails. Flip the coin. Here goes. Heads or tails? Tails never fails. See? I told you, tails never fails. So let's see. So we got those. So there's speak to a couple in the cabin B below decks. And then and then there's the B1 hallway, which I think I know. It's probably this. Oh, Sue, you liar. Well, actually, no. No, scratch that. I get her logic. He did ditch her. Yes. No. Running out on my dad. Graffiti, littering, shoplifting. I've done almost everything. Almost only counts in Sure, like that. You saw that in the New World? He was... Earned for me. Nice smile. I mean, these. Okay, yeah, one of these. Answer, don't be a stowaway. Don't spill blood in the fun in a fight. And don't dirty the sea. Don't feel wrath of the sea spirits. I'm carried away, not yet. But I'll give you this. Remember to obey the rules. Beef jerky. We got some jerky. So. Oh, Jesus. You're in the world to take. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm supposed to date? 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. I haven't brushed my teeth in 10. Oh God! Oh man! Oh man! I'll be. The captain finds me. I'll say, do anything. Make me so. The barrel for you. Gotta love that kid logic. Oh, goodness. I've been found out. Please don't tell anyone, okay? Please. Oh, goodness. Confessed in waters. Oh, my goodness. Now they throw you over the barrel. Not the barrel! Don't give me the barrel on deck, please don't tell anybody. Not the barrel! Not happy birthday! Oh. I might need to take another break here because we are definitely far away from first off turn away. Oh, it's not the cabin B below decks. It's the frickin' it's the people that thought that Puffy was their kid. That's the ones. So I've already I'm screwing around here talking to people when I'm trying to. So let's go up top because we got that, and then after we play this out, it works. I'm just gonna press the C button. Jesus. And we're supposed to get a reward for freaking getting it under 25, whopping 25 gold for under 25, to get it in 25 seconds. Yeah, because I'm not doing that game, that mini thing for freaking 25 seconds is obviously. So anyway. We can't go that way because the lady. Oh, thank goodness. We could save the game. So. Yeah, so, you know what? We're going to take, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to call it a stream, because oh boy, y'all, oh boy. So let's see, let's look at the lurkies, make sure the lurkies are lurking. But yeah, so this is going to be, so everybody, before I cut off YouTube, this is going to be the last Grandia stream until March, because February is the annual Famicom Disk System month that I do for, one, because the Disk System came out in February 1986. Two, because it's also my anniversary month, right around the end of streaming and also affiliate status. So yeah, so we do that special. The first game that we will be playing on Famicom Disk System Month will be a brand spanking new, or well, relatively brand spanking new translation of Castlevania 2 for the Famicom Disk System. It's well, it's not as so. It's not as different as some of the other disc system games on the disc system that came out in the US, but there's definitely much to discuss, if you will, about it. But anyway, yeah, so that's going to be the first one is Castlevania 2. Yeah, we will you will notice some serious difference. The biggest difference is going to be the music, and you'll know instantly. But I mean, there are some unique. The differences are interesting, I guess, is the best way to put it. I mean, I haven't kicked the tires on the translation. I just know that I have it on the old system. In fact, let's make sure. Since, this is the beauty of things, I can pull. I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. So it is functional. So that's a good thing because. But yeah. Or a preview here. I have a feeling the audio is. Yeah. Well, the audio is freaking shot to shit because of all the switching around, so the audio will not be crap next time around. But anyway. Yeah, so it also, of course, has a save file, which is not shocking. But anyway, that's what we'll do. I do. So, good night, YouTube. You behave your damn selves.